Hello everyone and welcome out to my very first Overwatch gameplay commentary. I am Disciple, and this is Zarya on the map Hollywood. If you guys haven't seen the game before, then this is the commentary for you. If you have, this may feel a little bit beginner, but I just wanted to run down some of the basics for people who haven't played yet. This is a class-based arena shooter where we have 6 teammates against 6. And I am playing a tank class Zarya. My left click is a laser, my right click is a grenade. I have a shield I can place on myself or on an ally, and I have an ultimate that's a big black hole that sucks everyone in together. It's pretty cool. I have the least health of any of the tanks, but I make up for it in being basically invulnerable for a couple seconds with my shield and being able to give that to someone else. Also, I can do a ton of damage if I build up energy, and you'll see that once I take some damage onto my shields, energy is just a percentage increase in damage, so if I get 100 energy, then I do 100% increased damage, which is pretty cool. Zarya is super weak when she doesn't have energy and when her shields are down though, so I really have to learn how to play around that, maybe a little bit better. Unfortunately there, I placed my shield on my ally, he still died through it. There's a little bit of a delay as to when it goes on exactly, but it's alright. We are going to just hold still and wait for our tank to return to us. That was a nice stun from the McCree, and that is our first elim of the game. And so essentially what we're going to do as Zarya is we're going to run forward and place a shield on ourselves and deal as much damage as possible while gaining some energy before falling back while our shield is down and just kind of sieging with our left click, and or sorry, with our right click. Left click is going to be the more close range laser. There's the shield, and so I am going to save him from the pin damage. Unfortunately, the pin damage doesn't actually give you energy. Well, I'm kind of surprised our Reinhardt went down that easy. So I'm not the best aimer, I will say this, which is one of the reasons why I enjoy playing tank classes. And so sometimes you'll see me missing my left click, and darn, I was a little caught out there, didn't have my shield up, but I should be able to return to the point quickly. But anyway, like I was saying, Zarya doesn't require a lot of aiming, so sometimes I'll mess up a little bit, but I still think I can realize most of her potential. Oh no, not like this. Also surprised I didn't get any energy from that one. Yes, we were able to take out the Tracer there, fortunately, and the Reinhardt fell down right after. I would like to catch up in elims. I enjoy being number 1 in elims. Maybe that was a good time for an ult. I think I might be able to get more than 3. Oh, there we go. There's the 3. We're all together. A nice charge from Reinhardt to go through there, and unfortunately not a lot of damage from anyone else. Reinhardt, oh darn, went a little bit too far out and went down. At least we got 1 kill out of that, but I would like to get more next time. Unfortunately, Zarya has a very slow charging ult, and so I will try to get more than 1 kill with it usually. I think I just overestimated mine and my allies' damage. So right now, like I've said before, falling back a little bit when my shields are down. I can also place a shield on an ally to allow them to kind of play out in front to get some damage down. And if you're playing with a Zarya, then you should definitely feel free to play aggressive when you have the shield on you, just for a couple seconds. It looks like they're probably going to get to this point, but I think that makes for a slightly better video because, you know, we get to stop them at the payload then. You like these hybrid maps. So the teleport is back online. We're actually going to run through it, and we might actually be able to stop them from taking this point. Let's see. I can run out and contest it, but I really need my team to come join me as well. Far's going to fly up above, and we've actually saved the point for now. They're not quite in overtime yet. But, oh man, I couldn't save him on the ground with the shield in time. Oh no. Okay, we've just got to stay alive on point. We should be able to save this one. Oh man, my aiming skills are so good. How do I do it? One day I'm gonna kill him. I don't do any damage. I need energy. No, am I gonna miss that? Oh man, that is embarrassing. Okay, I'm just gonna run away from this Tracer. She doesn't actually do any damage. Oh, I hate it when people die with the shield on them. Very unfortunate. I have to back off of this. I have absolutely no health. I can grab this pack in here, but there's not a lot of health to be found there either. Let's see if I can potentially catch a few in my ultimate there. I'll run back and contest the point. The Hanzo ultimate came through, and it looks like we got a few kills out of that one. There's the killing blow, but unfortunately I die right after to the auto aim from Soldier 76, and they get the payload. What a bummer. We've made some mistakes this game. Let me be clear, I'm not a professional player. I just really enjoyed this game. I've played a lot of Zarya. I guess I should have gone through. Nah, screw it. We're gonna save that for later. Save it for a rainy day. We really like this character though, and you can see I'm doing a pretty good job when it comes to limbs, and even as a tank, I've done the most damage on my team. So those gold medals are there to indicate. I can talk a little bit about this map in particular for people who are very new. But this is Hollywood. It's one of the hybrid maps. The other hybrid maps being Numbani and King's Row, where there's a capture point at the very beginning, which they have 5 minutes to try and take. And if they do, then they escort a payload, and there's one checkpoint for the payload. But after that, they do have to get it into the very end. I'm going to try and drop the shield on my teammates to save them as much as possible, but Reinhardt was still able to get through there. And let's see, if I run through his shield, I should be able to damage him. Oh man, this is awkward. What's going on? He's so fast. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Okay, there we go. I'm peeking through the shield, and I'm finally going to take him out. That took longer than it should have. Oh, ouch, and Farah finishes me off. So that was a fun little endeavor into that room, but let's see. I think I'll mostly stick on the same hero for these commentaries, unless there's like a dire change I need to make. But I feel like for the most part, I like to play very versatile heroes that can fit in pretty much any composition. You know, I'm not much of a Tracer player. Tracer is one of those heroes that does not do that well against certain heroes, or paired with certain heroes. I dropped my ult there. I felt like we had a little bit more damage pouring in there. I think I thought that Farah was actually ours. But unfortunately, I'm not going to get much out of that ult. Oh man, I almost had Mercy there to save me. But alas, it is not to be. And we did have one great ult there on the payload. That was so close to being it. Let's get back out here. We have 3 minutes to defend this, and this is honestly a pretty easy part to defend unless they can just, you know, take it all out in one fell swoop. Let's see, we should get the Reinhardt there with the pin. Very good job from our allied Reinhardt. And he does have the shield there. I tried to get my own shield up in time, but it wasn't there. I should be okay, though. Oh, there's the revive. Perfect. I need to stop pulling my hands away when I die, when I have a Mercy on my team, because sometimes I'll like be on my phone or be like taking a drink of something and I get Mercy res, and I've died before because I tabbed out because I didn't expect to be back so soon. It's kind of like when you know, a League player doesn't click on a Thresh Lantern, like when you don't realize you have the Mercy res. I like the Bastion here. Bastion's really good when the enemy team isn't
There's somebody on our left
it.
near the back.
Oh, good. We have the allied commentary. But like, you can counter Bastion really easily if you pick the right heroes. But say if you don't have the time to pick the right heroes, he can be really hard to deal with. And I think that's what ours is doing right now. I wish you could see allied stats. I guess they don't want to show that because they don't want any toxicity, which I would probably be guilty of. I was going to say, man, like, yeah, good thing we have the 2-elim Tracer on our team 9 minutes into the game. So good call from Blizzard on that one. But I can at least compare my performance to my teammates when I have a medal. And so I can in fact see that I'm doing pretty well this game. We've made a couple blunders, and I think there's a part of me that wants to just not upload the video because of, you know, the embarrassing chases through, but that just wouldn't be honest, you know? Punching people to death. Tagging the wall with, "You have been probed." That is my favorite spray. I just think it's hilarious. Like, it's so great for kill cam BM. You guys haven't seen the kill cam very much because I haven't died, but Oh, nice. We got the shield on the Bastion, and we kept him alive from that rip tire. And I'm feeling pretty good about this defense. We only have 45 seconds left to go. And we have quite a bit of energy right here. We're on a decent kill streak. We've had better. Let's just throw our ult in there and grab a couple free kills. There we go with 1 and 2. We'll drop the probe in there just so they know. Unfortunately, I got play of the game the last 2 games I played, but there were some parts of the commentary that were just a little bit too awkward to make it into a final video. So you guys are getting this one instead. But, you know, I'm having fun. I think I've shown some of Zarya's strengths. I've done the second most damage on my team.
Behind us.
Which I feel pretty good about as a tank player. But it just kind of goes to show if you can keep up high energy on Zarya, then your damage can be actually pretty crazy. If you can actually hit anyone, which I'm having so much trouble with right now. Gosh darn it. Okay, man, if I had an ultimate right now, that would actually be spicy. No! Oh man, it was able to get to me, but I was immediately revived. That was a great resurrect from our Mercy. And let's hope I don't go down here. I need to get my shield back, and there it is. I'm gonna pop it on myself for safety's sake. Trying to get my energy back for that DPS, but if we can keep people off of the payload, all that... Oh, okay, we finally got the Tracer. There is the Junkrat down as well. Can't even see who that is. They're moving so fast. Oh man, we need to stop them getting on the payload, but I think if we keep killing them one by one, eventually they're going to run out of numbers. We've punched them for the kill, and now if they try to come, I'm going to ult to pull them back. Oh, she's still tagged it in overtime. They're just running in one by one. They're keeping it in overtime, but like, I think eventually they've got to run out. I'm just going to run forward and try and keep them from coming in. There we go. That is the end of the game. 26 limbs, a pretty spicy game. But in the end, we got the third most. I will do better next time to keep myself up at the top. Let's take a look at this play of the game. Gosuda as McCree. Our level 10 McCree. Let's see, does he pop the ult? Does he pop the ult? Oh, there's the Q, there's the Q. He's channeling it, and nice. He got some sick kills there. Woo. So, we are going to graciously vote for our guest, even though, of course, I was pretty amazing myself. But, hey, I had a fun time. I made some mistakes, but I wanted to give you guys the full honest truth that I'm going to mess up, but I'm still going to get a card at the end of the game because I pressed my E a lot. Anyway, I've been Disciple. You've been watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.